Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And already we're underway here. And he's picked out the run. Musa. He's gone for goal. Oh, that was no routine save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
So nearly the perfect ball. Oh, what a ball, he's in here. He's in, and the shot! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter.
Big chance! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is so good, such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. That's a sharp pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Terrific header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Deftly away. And here's Batistuta. Oh, he's been big chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
It is a super start. So far, so very... And the finish! Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming?
He's got the shot away! Oh, taken with style. Back within one. They have them in their sights again.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And Batistuta! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a...
Oh, smashing header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Now it's Chelhanoglu. De Ketelara. De Ketelara. Chelhanoglu. Climbs up big! Heads it again, but still no joy.
How hard can it be to time a jump with the right contact? It's not that difficult, is it?
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, super find.
There will be 3 minutes.
That's a decent clearance. Pull it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And there's the end of the first half.
Barcelona are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Barcelona are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Maldini. Shifted upfield. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Can he latch on to this? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It's a mighty effort! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Well read, nice interception. Keeper's got good distance on that.
The attendance for this match.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when...
Ribéry! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
The goal scorer for
And surely that settles it.
3 minutes is
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
substitution for
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
coming on the field.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Salamanca's
In progress.
played it again. Punched away. And he's gone looking for safety. To Ketelara. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Number 17, De Ketelara.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field, number 10, Francesco Totti.
Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And it's Gullit. And the ball's come loose here. Defending of the desperate variety. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Up he goes! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Shapes to shoot! The final 5 minutes. Batistuta, great hit! And it's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Bullet! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Plays a sharp little ball here. Spread neatly.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And that is as far as it goes. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverized. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere... Oh, shooting chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Hakimi, he has found the way through. Backward it goes. Dembele!
Dembele made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Flamengo are looking to go forward now. Flamengo leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Foden. Dybala. He's through here. Diogo Costa can claim that. Foden gets flagged offside. Roberto Carlos.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Oh, smashing header! They've done it! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again! No space, no problem, you just cannot stop him.
Lamine Yamal demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Smoothly does it. Batistuta. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Dybala. Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Nicely aimed pass. Danielson. And here's a player who has defined a generation. He rises! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now it's Mbappe. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Short changes him with that pass. Dybala. Great ball if he can get there. He is through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Floated through. He's got away. He's found some... He's had a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Flamengo certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Hakimi. And the half-time whistle goes. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Flamengo go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Roberto Carlos has created 1 goal already. Fabinho. Beckham looking to add to his goal. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Good running, strong and purposeful. Denilson, and the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's really well cleared.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Beckham, crossed in. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Beckham goes short. Flamengo have the chance to go the other way.
The attendance for this
Murillo.
match was 71,898.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Beckham. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Dybala. Hakimi. Now Foden. Now it's Lampard. Murillo gets across to intercept that. Dybala. Beckham. That's the throw.
Substitution in progress.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, terrible pass. Ribéry. Looking for options for movement. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Early ball out from the back. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Alexander-Arnold. That pass has been well intercepted.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Van Dijk. And that's that. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Yamal picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw it.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. And he's heaved it away. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Batistuta. And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Now the finish! Roberto Carlos can get it clear.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. That is good alertness. Danielson. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Flamengo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He rises! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Flamengo have their second corner now. Terrific header! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Flamengo really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He's shifting through the gears here. Dembele. João Neves. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Oh, great ball. Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Van Dijk.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe! Mbappe! And another try! Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone,
And the first 45 minutes are up. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. But the score at half-time is 1-1. Shot at goal! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And now they can clear their lines. He's found a way through. Out of play for a goal kick. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. João Neves has a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Baresi gets good distance on it.
Substitutions taking place.
Yamal given the lift of his goal.
Flamengo may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Substitution in progress.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Great position here. Great hit! Oh, taken with style. And this is getting better and better. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Substitution for Flamengo. Number 8. Turnip.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 7.
So the lead now is 2.
Number 13.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Coming on the field.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Number 18. Mbappe.
And it's Messi.
Number 10.
Beckham.
Messi. Number 9. Iniesta.
Van Dijk. João Neves. And it's Messi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. João Neves. It's Kimmich. Kututsu. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's being shifted off it. Messi. Rafinha. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Foot in. 4 added minutes on the board. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Flamengo played more than a part in what has been a... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
And he's gone looking for safety. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cleared away. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Messi. Fabinho does really well to win the ball. It's a quick one. And here's Torres. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Pedri. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Baggio.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Messi. Roberto Baggio. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Lampard. Roberto Carlos. Van Dijk. Rudiger. Forwards and with intent. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pedri makes the interception. Ribéry is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And through to the goalkeeper. And we hit half-time. Well, as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Reflections on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Flamengo really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Cleared without hesitation. He's in space and looking for options. Climbs up big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Alexander-Arnold. Indonesia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well,
And Batistuta! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. And that has been knocked clear. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Darwin.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Oh, what a climb! It's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
74 minutes.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
That is a great pick out. Engages and forces him off the ball.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And here's Mbappe. It's a loose ball. Flamengo are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Roberto Baggio. Oh, and he's through the middle. That is a great ball. Hits one. He scores! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everyone.
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's... And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
So, a breakthrough already. Raul. That's good play. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He gets big! They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
And the pass is intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He could be in here. He's got away. Batistuta! Cleared without complication. Alexander-Arnold, and he's whipped it across. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, that's well spotted. Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Up he goes! Goal! Flamingo! And they've got their lead back. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Batistuta. Beckham. Puyol gets over and intercepts. Mbappe! And he's managed to get free. Decent hit! Lampard is there and he can get that clear. Oh, they can break here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Roberto Carlos. Looking for options for movement. Van Dijk kept his eye on it and he's there. Mbappe, and here's Batistuta. That is a brilliant interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Can he latch on to this? Beckham. Now it's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Goalkeeper's ball. And we've reached half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Flamengo head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Substitution in progress.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Oh, that's ambitious. That's good vision. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Diogo Costa clears. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Puyol hurtling down that right flank. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now, and the finish! They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Flamengo clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Now the finish! Sticks it away!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
The attendance for this
Roberto
match is
Carlos.
21,600.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. It's roll! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Fabinho tries to clear. Raul.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Beckham standing over it. Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Mbappe! Roberto Carlos.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Batistuta. Mbappe! No mistake!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Substitution for Flamengo. Number 19. Frank
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers.
Substitution for Flamengo. Number 5, Daniel van Buiten. Number 6, Arasi. Coming on the field, number 13.
And it's Iniesta.
Number 4.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. That is good alertness. Spread it left. David Villa, he has found the way through. Vlahovic. Now it's Iniesta. That's a throw.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of...
Tries a shot! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah.
And time is up. Flamengo looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And Batistuta! And he's quick to get it clear again. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played.
Decent hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Beckham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Cavani. Cavani unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. Face to face with the keeper. Big chance! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Flamengo finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Fabinho. And it's Ribery. He can run onto that. Chance! Yes, it's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Mbappe. And here's Lampard.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
That's a throw. Now it's Ribery.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Oblak with the clearance. Now it's Lampard. And here's Batistuta! Batistuta finds himself offside. Mbappe. We've got 5 minutes till half. And he'll shoot here! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
That pass has been well intercepted. Roberto Carlos charging forward down that flank.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Batistuta, great chance! And we've reached half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. How would you review the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Flamengo clearly have been the better side here.
Mbappe concedes a free kick for that. And he has shown him a yellow card. And that could set him on his way. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Fabinho. And it's Beckham. And here's Batistuta. And here's Mbappe. Now there's a... And Batistuta! Now that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Alexander-Arnold.
This match was 71,550.
So we've reached the hour mark. Plays a sharp little ball here. Turns and goes back. Ribéry. It's an early cross. And that should get the job done. Threads one in. And that has been cut short. Van Dijk. Aim forwards. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Batistuta. Now it's Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Roberto Carlos. An instinctive delivery. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, they can break here. Kukçu. Ribéry, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Ribéry. Ribéry. Batistuta. Now it's Lampard. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Lovely bit of skill. Mbappe! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Looking for the runner. Lampard.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Substitution for Flamengo, number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Ribéry.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Iniesta. Rummenigge. Can he finish?
Number 13, Messi.
Looks to the other side.
Number 8,
Messi.
substitution.
Now it's Cavani. He's away. And the flag has stayed down. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective.